Coach Michelle coming at you with another home workout. Super excited for this one. I love all of these movements. So here's what I'm going to do today. I'm not going to go through the workout with you, but what I am going to do is go through the whiteboard brief, and I'm going to demo all of the movements for you so that when you're ready to go, you know exactly what's happening, okay? So number one, we don't always put a warm-up on our blog post, but we assume and hope that you guys are warming up for all of these workouts. If you go on to any of your music lists or like Google Tabata songs, pick a Tabata song that you like and go through an entire Tabata warm-up and pick 4 movements and then you go through them twice, right? So you know squats are always going to warm you up, and burpees and mountain climbers, Supermans. We're going to eventually include an entire library for you guys to pick from for movements and also demo movements. Include those in your warm-up. Tabata is 4 minutes. It'll get you warmed up for anything, okay? So just make sure that you guys are always warming up. Today we have some good strength work. You know how much I love strength. So here's what we're going to cover today. So before you get into your actual workout portion, you're going to do some bent over rows and you're going to do some core work. We actually have a lot of core work today, okay? So what this means, every minute and a half times 4 rounds, you're going to do 8 dumbbell bent over rows. If you have a barbell, use a barbell. And then you're going to do a 20-second hollow hold. And I'm going to show you some progressions for that, okay? So, your dumbbell bent over row. I'm going to grab a set of light dumbbells. I would like you guys to use a supinated grip today. So what that means is I want your palms facing out. So normally we use a neutral grip when we pull back. First of all, let's talk about our stance. I want your feet directly under your hips, okay? And I'm going to show you from the side what kind of angle I'm looking for. From here, I want you to bend your knees slightly, and I want you to think about pushing your hips back. I'm not squatting, I'm pushing my hips back. Nice back angle, nice strong shoulders and engaged. So normally we'd row with a neutral grip. Today I want you to turn your palms so they're facing towards you, and you're going to pull back and squeeze, okay, right between the shoulder blades. When you come back down, make sure you're not letting your shoulders go. They're always engaged, okay? So it looks like this from the front. Boom, boom. If your dumbbells are too heavy, you're going to have to compromise, and it's going to look like this. None of that, okay? Keep it nice and still, nice and static at the top. Pull straight back. So you have 8 of those. And then when you're done those, you're going to do a 20-second hollow hold. So I'm going to show you the hollow hold, and I'm going to show you a progression for that as well. This is just your own body weight. You're going down to the floor. Practice this with me as part of your warm-up. So if you're lying flat on your back, hands over your head, I want you to straighten out your arms, lift your shoulders off the ground, and then lift your feet off the ground and point your toes. Okay? So nice flat belly here, nice tight belly. Hold, hold, hold. Very difficult. So progression on that is put a heel down. You can't see me, but I've put a heel down. Or, you know what? Just forget that altogether. Put your feet up into the air. Put your hands up and reach for your toes. So get your shoulders off of the ground. Reach and hold that position for 20 seconds. Okay? So those are your options. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to set a clock for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right here. 3, 2, 1, go. You're going to do your bent over rows, right? 8. Then you're going to go to the floor and you're going to do a hollow hold or a dead bug hold for 20 seconds. And then you're going to rest. So if the clock says you still have 40 seconds left, then you have 40 seconds of rest. So you're only working for however long it takes you to do these movements. And then you're going to do that 4 times. Our workout is designed very similar. We're working every 4 minutes times 5 rounds. But you have to fit all of this work in 4 minutes. And here's the deal. If you can't get all of this work done in 4 minutes, or you're only getting 10 seconds rest, that's not enough time. We want you to have at least 40 seconds rest. So decrease the reps. Go through your first round, figure out what your rest period is, and adjust from there. Always adjust. We want these workouts, these type of workouts are designed to give you a little bit of rest, okay? So just be mindful of that. We have 3 movements today. We have bent over rows again. We have a devil's press, which is essentially a burpee to a dumbbell swing. We have our bent over rows, but we're going to use a neutral grip. That means our palms are going to face just like this towards us. And then 20 Renegade Rows. That's 20 total, okay? So let's start with the devil's press. So I have my set of dumbbells here. I've got two. They go on the ground. So I'm going to burpee on top of these dumbbells, okay? So it looks like this. I'm going to pop my feet out. I'm just going to go down like I normally would for a burpee. When I go to jump up, I'm going to go into a little bit wider stance. And because I want to now swing these dumbbells up, I'm going to show you a couple more in a row so you can have a peek. Boom. Boom. Okay? If you don't have dumbbells, do a regular burpee and jump and put your hands over your head. Grab a couple of water bottles. Grab, I don't know, 2 small backpacks. Whatever you can find, okay? And then we're gonna do 10 of those. Then we're gonna do 15 bent over rows. Think about what we did during our focus, our strength work. Feet under your hips, bend the knees slightly, push those hips back so that your chest is facing the floor, and now you're just gonna pull back. Keep the elbows in, okay? So don't let them flare out this time, straight back. You have 15 of those. Then you have 20 Renegade Rows. Guys, listen, these are really tough. So I'm going to show them to you, and I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can do instead of Renegade Rows. You need 2 dumbbells. Keep them light, lighter than you think. So from here, I'm going to come down. Okay, I want you to stack your wrists right under your shoulders. You need to be right over top of these dumbbells. Feet go behind. Nice wide base, nice wide stance on the feet, and I'm going to row. Boom, row. So this is a big core movement. So what I don't want these hips moving. Here's what you're gonna wanna do, or your hips are gonna wanna do. You're gonna wanna twist. I want you to keep everything square, pull back, pull back. Super difficult. So here's what else you can do. Get rid of the dumbbells, come into a nice high plank, and give me a shoulder tap. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? So those are your movements for today. You have 3 movements in your workout. Devil's press. It's called devil's press for a reason. Bent over rows. And Renegade Rows. Renegade Rows, massive midline stabilizer. So the more you squeeze your belly and squeeze your quads, like squeeze everything, the easier they're going to be. Okay? Any questions, as always, drop us a comment or a message. Have fun with this. Let us know how you made out.